Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you once again for joining me. Let's get into today's celebrity news. Bonang Matheba hosts Miss Cosmo 2025. And let me tell you something. Bonang is who she thinks she is. This is global black excellence. And seeing Bonang on the world stage just gave me goosebumps and made me feel so good and so happy inside. This was like a dream come true for me. I know I'm not Bonang, but I always wished to see her on the world stage. I always knew she was made for a bigger stage. Not saying that South Africa is a lesser stage for her, but seeing her doing this on an international stage made me feel so happy for her. I'm so proud of her. So Bonang took us in a journey of her traveling to Vietnam. Bonang Matheba arrived in Vietnam with a warm and grand welcome from Vietnamese people and Miss Cosmo organizers from the airport to her hotel. They understood the assignment. They knew they had the Queen Bee. Fans, media, and organizers show Bonang nothing but love, proving once again that her star power is truly global. Now let's talk about the hosting. As we all know, Queen Bee is the queen of the stage. Her presence, her commanding the stage with confidence, elegance, and professionalism. Her presence alone elevated the event. It was a feeling that the Queen Bee was there, man. Bonang really represented South Africa and Africa at large with grace and excellence. And of course, the fashion. But before I dwell into the fashion, let's talk about what happened before this whole Miss Cosmo happened. So Bonang had an incident where her baggage was lost by Emirates. The Emirates flights lost her baggage and she was updating us through all that happening. So she shared a screenshot from Emirates said, "Your baggage has been located." So which means her baggage was lost. Oh my God, that would have been such a mess. Hosting such a huge event and your baggage is missing. What was she gonna wear? I remember I once traveled to Kenya for work and my bags were lost. Somebody took my bags and went as far as they could be. I stayed in an airport more than 5 hours waiting for that person to come back. Yo, it was crazy. So I understand the frustration that she was going through. So she updated us saying, "Luggage updates. My team is headed to the airport to check." And she then shared another screenshot saying the dress have arrived. Oh my God. Yo, I'm sure that was a huge panic to not having the gowns you're gonna wear to host that event. And this is a huge, huge event. That was crazy. I'm sure she was panicking and I'm sure the whole team was panicking because this is huge. This is a huge event. Bonang didn't come to play when it comes to her wardrobe, and we all know that she always do the right things when it comes to fashion, man. She looked stunning. High fashion gowns. Bonang, I know you never disappoint, but you didn't have to go this hard. Bonang goes hard each and every time. Let's talk about the looks that she served tonight for the grand finale of the Miss Cosmo International. First is this beautiful brown gown. Gorgeous, gorgeous brown gown by BG La Mason Creation. Beautiful. The back of the dress. The back of the dress was just screaming, "Look at me. Yes, I'm here to stay." And she was just there to let them know that yes, the African girl is here to prove a point. And she did prove a point. The back of the dress was gorgeous. And let me tell you, I expected nothing less coming from Bonang. This is the first look of the night and she looked amazing. The structure element at the back of the dress was like a plus on plus on plus. I think the first gown was definitely one of my favorite gowns of her for the evening. She looked beautiful. And then the Nigerian designer came through once again, and we know how Nigeria do when they come with fashion. Nigeria and fashion go like 1+1. You already know the answer, it's 2. But then when it comes to that fashion, it's 10 over 10, baby. It's 10 over 10. Her second gown was by Imagine by Bukola. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Imagine by Bukula. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Sorry if I butchered your name. But this gown was like fire, umlilo, bringing fire to the stage as it always does. I love this gown also. It was beautiful. And you know that Bonang will always represent Africa and she will always represent African designer. I think also, even if she were to go to something as big as the Met Gala, she will choose an African designer and she will rock it to the T because everything she puts on, she looks good on. The structure, the color, red for danger, red for watch out, world, I'm coming. The third gown of the night was a blue, beautiful dress by the designer from Nigeria, also, if I'm not mistaken. Her name is Shea Olagio. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Forgive me if I'm butchering your name. Also, this was a beautiful gown. I love the blue. I love the beads on the gown. It looks amazing. Bonang is always going to serve and she's always going to give you high fashion. That's Bonang for you. That's Bonang Matheba. She's always going to give you a good ass show and she's always going to look good for you. The beadwork on this gown was beautifully arranged. It's beautiful. The designer in Nigeria just get it, man. They just get it. They do it perfectly all the time. They get it right all the time. And I'm thankful that Bonang choose them. And also she does include South African fashion designer also who always do their magical work also. They always put her in most beautiful gowns. These looks were so breathtaking and Bonang looked good. I'm so happy for her. I'm looking forward to seeing her more on international stage. And congratulations, Bonang. This was a beautiful thing to watch. Bonang
I
truly
need to go look for
represented
a South
Africa
African flag.
excellent on a global
No
stage. I'm so
flag for
proud
baby
of her.
country.
Please let me know in the
National
comment
pride.
section which was
Oh.
your favorite look.
Oh, okay,
And are
great.
you
Thank
loving
you.
her international hosting era?
Darling.
I'm here for
Huh?
it. I love it.
The
Don't
bundles of
forget to
joy.
like,
Coco.
comment, and subscribe
Hi,
for
mommy.
more
How are you?
celebrity news
Are
and
these the only
hot
South African flags
tea.
you have?
I love you all. Stay
You don't have bigger
fabulous.
ones. We're going